while they may seem tiny, they do populate the tank very quickly. You're gonna find them throughout the whole enclosure when you add these guys in. But these guys are Welcome to the Tye-Dyed Iguana, guys. I'm Eric. It's that time of year, spring, everybody's doing their cleaning. So we're gonna talk about some spring cleaning in your terrariums or vivariums or whatever you guys have. So first off, we have a lot of people using bioactive terrariums. We're gonna show you some of the different inhabitants you can have to do the spring cleaning for you. Let's start out going to our first one. All right, so first off is gonna be our isopods. Now, isopods is the fancy name for roly-polies, what most people call them, roly-polies at least. Now, the isopods are gonna eat, dead leaves in your terrarium. They're gonna eat waste from your animal. They're gonna eat mold, fungus, as well as like different algae and stuff. So they're gonna keep all kinds of things clean up any of the stuff that falls from your plants, from your animal, and just make the tank really nice. So these have become very popular in the last few years. So here I have some powder oranges. You can see the little guy hanging out there. And they like to kind of hang out in the leaf litter, eat all of that little extra fun stuff they find in the tank, and just keep the whole thing kind of going nicely. All of these guys are going to compost and kind of just make the plants healthier as well that you do have in your vivarium or terrarium. All right, guys, so our next one that we're going to talk about is going to be Springtails. Now, Springtails, while they may seem tiny, they do populate the tank very quickly. You're going to find them throughout the whole enclosure when you add these guys in. But these guys are these tiny little white bugs here. I say bugs, but they're not actually like a normal bug truly. But these guys, interestingly enough, they float on water, as you can see there. But they're going to eat any mold, mildew. They'll also eat on decaying plant material and other organics in the tank and kind of break those down for you. So another great addition to adding into that tank, just to kind of benefit the whole tank and be your little cleanup crew. Another thing I like to add into my bioactive enclosures is going to be red wigglers. Oh, now he got stuck to the lid. But red wigglers are going to, like any earthworm does, they're going to actually clean through the tank. They're going to compost all the soil. Any of that feces that may have dropped down from those isopods and springtails, it's going to kind of compost that into the soil. It's going to aerate the root masses of all of your plants and just kind of keep everything healthy in the tank and just compost all of that down. Great addition, something I definitely recommend adding to any bioactive system, and it's just going to make the entire thing a lot healthier. So those are things that you can definitely add to your terrarium to help clean up, making everything a lot cleaner in your enclosure and less work on you. If you are interested in doing a bioactive terrarium and you don't already have one, we do have some ready to go for you guys to take home and get set up for yourself, whatever animal you put in there. So you want to make sure the isopods that you put in are appropriate for the species that you're using. Certain species like Porcellio laevis, they do like a little bit more protein. So you don't want to put that with some sort of ground-dwelling frog that it's going to start chewing on. There are better options for that. You also don't want to put any isopods in with your millipedes because they're going to eat off the beneficial mites that are living with them. So definitely do a little bit of research or ask one of our staff here. So that's going to be it for the cleanup crews, guys. If you do have any questions about any of it, let any of our staff know. We would be more than happy to help you guys out finding the right cleanup crew for your vivarium. Have a great day.